Well, but I've been shut out. You know, some platforms will not have me on.
Why?
They don't like that I'm, you know, an independent thinker. I'm not part of the herd. I'm not part of the go along to get along gang.
Yo, Ellen, we go so far back. You don't tell these people how far back we go.
I know, but I wear t-shirts. I don't know what that means. Anyway, all right.
The internet exploded when old Epstein files resurfaced, thrusting Ellen DeGeneres into the spotlight. Screenshots, deleted posts, and whispers flooded social media, leaving users unsure what was real, edited, or deliberately planted to mislead. Chaos intensified when Ellen publicly showed support for Diddy, sparking speculation that influential players were orchestrating narratives behind the scenes. Then Ice Cube's name got dragged into the swirling storm, with viral clips claiming Ellen, Oprah, and Diddy formed a secretive circle manipulating stories to protect themselves. No concrete evidence surfaced, only coincidences and chilling connections that made fans question the truths they had accepted. The darkest threads suggested links between unrelated celebrity tragedies and hints within Epstein's files that supposedly no one was ready to confront. The debate raged online. Were these claims truth, manipulation, or distraction? In Hollywood, silence rarely signals peace, it's often strategy. Now, with the spotlight inching toward those who controlled it for years, the familiar story could collapse overnight, revealing a far more tangled web of power, secrecy, and influence than the public ever imagined.
Overnight.
You know what it is? It's homeboy Ice Cube. And some of you may not have realized that I'm not part of the club. And a lot of you listening to me right here, right now, you're not part of the club either. And what I realized with the club is what makes them so mad is when you don't want to be a part of it.
Ice Cube.
So, I have been posting my thoughts and my stance on this, but I haven't spoken directly because I don't know what to say.
Ice Cube has long stood out as one of Hollywood's rare voices willing to challenge the status quo, even when it comes at a cost. Insiders say that his courage hasn't gone unnoticed or unpunished. Doors quietly closed, calls stopped coming, and whispers of blacklisting followed him through the industry. According to reports, what Ice Cube witnessed went far beyond ego or money. He observed a system of power brokers and gatekeepers shielding certain names while scandals were quietly buried. Stories were rewritten, attention redirected, and narratives carefully controlled. When the Epstein files began resurfacing, Ice Cube allegedly noticed disturbing patterns. Sudden denials, strategically timed releases, and influential celebrities maneuvering to protect themselves. He believed some insiders knew far more than they were admitting. As Ellen DeGeneres' name trended alongside Epstein-related rumors, Ice Cube reportedly said it didn't surprise him. He has watched public apologies morph into fresh stories, headlines get polished, and reputations managed while deeper, darker questions remain unanswered. Yet speaking out comes with consequences. In Hollywood, pursuing the truth is not only risky, it's expensive. The industry swiftly reminds anyone challenging its carefully curated script exactly who controls the spotlight. And Ice Cube knows that price all too well.
The spotlight.
I'm talking about the club of gatekeepers that we all got to deal with. You know who they are, and they definitely know who they are. A lot of people would be like, what? Who? Come on, man, stop playing. So, ever since I put out the contract with Black America, you know they've been here and there, this and that. But it's cool, you know.
People weren't surprised when Ellen DeGeneres' name started trending alongside Diddy again. Their history in Hollywood spans years. Guest appearances, inside jokes, late-night laughs that now feel unsettling in the wake of Epstein file rumors. Old clips resurfaced of Ellen joking about knowing what went on at certain after-parties. Lines that once seemed playful now take on an eerie tone, leaving viewers replaying every word, questioning if they were subtle hints or coincidences misunderstood. Speculation intensified when stories emerged that Diddy had once inquired about hosting a private party at her home. Another detail fueling endless threads online. Proof remains absent. Only questions multiply, deepening the intrigue. Then came the twist. Right as Diddy's legal troubles escalated, Ellen quietly relocated to England. Was it a lifestyle choice, or a move suspiciously timed in connection with resurfacing Epstein files? In Hollywood, timing is rarely accidental. Past friendships, coinciding events, and the resurfacing of sensitive files create a heavy silence that feels louder than any confession. Every gesture, move, and association is now scrutinized, leaving fans wondering what was real, what was orchestrated, and what secrets might still be hidden in the shadows.
About your birthday party, am I invited?
Yes. Yes, you're definitely invited. I invite you to all my parties. You just haven't seemed to show up.
No, well, is it on the East Coast?
Yes.
Well, that's why. Why don't you have one here on the West Coast? Because I work all the time.
Okay, well, maybe I have one at your house.
Where's that? Now, what time would your party start, let's say?
Like 9:30.
Really? That early?
Yeah.
I could make that.
Yeah.
But I could think of you of starting a party at like midnight. Like, what time will it go till?
That's a different type of party, though.
Uh-huh.
It'll go from like 9:30 to like maybe 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And then, we have the top 2 floors of the hotel.
Mm-hmm. And then it will carry on there?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then the after party.
Mm-hmm. No, I know about them. I'll listen to the music. I've heard that song, After Party.
For years, whispers about Diddy's after-parties floated through Hollywood like smoke. Everyone could sense it, but no one admitted seeing it. Social media detectives now claim that half the industry knew, pointing to old guest lists, resurfaced jokes, and rumors linking some circles to names allegedly appearing in the Epstein files. Among those trending names, Ellen DeGeneres keeps surfacing. Fans dig up clips, photos, and inside jokes, trying to find hidden meaning in moments that once seemed harmless. Some posts allege Diddy trusted her enough to ask about hosting private gatherings. Though there's no confirmation or evidence, only rapidly spreading speculation. When Diddy's investigations hit headlines, Ellen's quiet move to England suddenly drew attention from conspiracy threads online. Was it coincidence, or timing twisted into something darker? In Hollywood, perception often becomes reality overnight. Once rumors begin connecting dots, the actual truth can easily get buried under a flood of noise louder than any confession, leaving fans and critics alike questioning what was real, orchestrated, or intentionally hidden.
She sounded so sincere, didn't she?
Very sincere.
Virtually choke on her words. But the best one for me is Ellen DeGeneres, who is, by the way, a very nasty person. I've had dealings with her in Australia. But I tell you some stories about that cow. But anyway, good riddance to her. But she was quite friendly with that P. Diddy bloke, wasn't she?
Well, this is why I say release the Diddy files.
Yeah.
Release the Diddy files. Come on, Donald Trump. We want to know whose name.
So maybe she's hightailing out of there before all that is thrown at her as well. But what a bunch of...
Online theories began spiraling even darker, with some claiming Ellen DeGeneres feared Diddy might start naming names as pressure mounted. Old photos of her new look, months of quiet on social media, and resurfacing Epstein file rumors were stitched together into one sprawling narrative. No proof, just screenshots, speculation, and fans connecting dots that may or may not belong together. Those threads insist Ellen attended parties filled with the most powerful figures in entertainment, politics, and media. Events already the subject of wild rumors long before headlines resurfaced. Now, with investigations and old files trending again, every joke, appearance, and photo is being replayed and analyzed, with fans asking if there was more behind the smiles. Some posts even claim secret recordings exist, suggesting that if tapes ever surfaced, careers could collapse overnight. But none of this has been confirmed. It's rumor stacked on rumor, fear layered on fear. In Hollywood, whispers echo louder than facts, and once the internet decides a story feels true, the line between reality and speculation blurs completely. Every detail becomes a clue, whether or not it belongs in the puzzle.